Welcome back, Rankers. Well, it's been 10 days since Matt Cutts came out and said Penguin 2.0 is coming. So, not here yet. Feels like it's here in Australia, just a little bit, I've got to tell you, since May 3rd. But apparently not. We've asked Google. Google has said nothing about the May 3rd changes. But anyway, what to expect? Well, if you have been buying backlinks, you've been outsourcing the process of getting backlinks to your site, and unbeknownst to you, someone's been buying backlinks, then you might feel a bit of a shudder, a bit of a thud as you come back down to earth. One of the things that you can do, though, to check before all this happens is head off to a site like Majestic SEO. There's a bunch of these sorts of sites out there. SEO Moz has one. What you're looking for is a lot of backlinks with the same anchor text in them. If you find that, it could be that you might get dropped a bit with the Penguin 2.0 change. Now, it's not a penalty. It's simply Google readjusting its algorithm, or adjusting its algorithm, so it takes out those factors when it's ranking a web page. So, for instance, this is Virgin Money. And if we go and have a look here, I've said, let's have a look at this. These are all backlinks with the word car insurance in them. These ones down here are with credit cards. And if we have a look at the referring domains in here, it tells us all of these sites, that all of these web pages. Now, some of these are legitimate. You know, some of the Virgin first home buyers, blah, 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 Virgin sites. Others are just harmless directories that someone's set up and they've linked the word credit cards to Virgin Money. There's not a lot of links there that really are going to cause Virgin Money much of an issue. And the other thing is that because some of them are coming just from directories, they probably weren't giving much link juice in the first place. However, there are sites out there that are. For instance, I've spoken about this site before, but I haven't revealed them, who they are. And it's jura.org.au. Now, I've said here, Google search this site for the word flowers. And the site's down at the moment, so I'm looking at the Google cache. And you can see here we've got a page. Now, this site is all about anarchism. It's an anarchist bookshop in Sydney, and there's a nice little photo of the bookshop in Sydney. And you can see here that we've got all of these interesting articles. They seem to be well written, and there's backlinks in them, but the backlinks are varied. Like we've got one here that's about gift hampers, another one down here about furnished apartments, Sydney. Relationship to anarchism, I'm not sure. I'm not a political scientist. I don't know. There could be a relationship there. But reading this content, I don't get it. So I would think the backlinks from this site would be basically ignored now if they were being picked up by Google at all. Now, this site here may not even know this content's here. This site may have been hacked and some SEO has just gone up and uploaded all these articles. Now, for SEO, you can tell they're an SEO article, or I would say they're an SEO article because they have no relationship to the site at all, and the content in them is themed, and then the backlinks are not related. So we haven't got sort of just one backlink per article. We've got a couple of backlinks per article, and they're going to different sites. When you scroll down here, you know, dealing with a birthday near Christmas, well, I'm sure there are some anarchists that have birthdays near Christmas, right? Statistically, you would have to say yes. Okay, maybe it's related. Baby gifts, anarchists like getting gifts, I'm sure. They just don't want anyone to tell them what to do with them. Home loans, anarchists, I'm not too sure. They're into home loans, but once again, we've got two different sites here. We've got this one and we've got this one. I'm not showing you the URLs. Down here, we've got more electricity rates. Well, anarchists would care about that, I'm sure. Mortgage repayments. Yeah, they're probably not interested in the mortgage at all, I would think. Internet marketing, yeah, that's an interesting backlink. I'll let you work that one out for yourself. Investing in the stock market. I didn't know anarchists did that. Maybe they do. Commercial electrician. There you go. Electricity supplier. So we've got an article about electricity there, and we've got 2 different sites that we're linking to. So all of this sort of stuff is, if it was giving, look, a web designer link, I wonder who that is. If this sort of site was giving link juice before, it ain't gonna anymore when Penguin 2.0 comes out. And look, that's just an example, and I don't know anybody attached to this site. Once again, they may not even know the content's there. But that's the sort of thing that's going to happen. So what should you be doing with your backlinks? Well, here's an idea. Create some content of your own and put it on your own site. Because all of this content, you're putting all that resource in outsourcing content to other sites and all the rest of it. As I've said before, get a content strategy in place for your own site. Now, here's an added tip for you for that content strategy. Think about large sites, large reputable sites, like educational institutions, like associations, like sporting groups, like, and this is a .org.au, don't forget, and for those of you outside of Australia, a .org.au is hard to get, so it represents a much greater signal. And have a think about those other sites out there that are highly reputable. It might be a local council even. That's a very strong signal if you're trying to rank for a local phrase. And say to them, look, I've written this article about X. I think it might be of interest to your audience. And if they think it is, if it's a well-written article, they might give a backlink. It may even be that you say, look, we know sporting groups are struggling, the little footy club, the little league, the cricket club, whatever it might be, we're going to give a discount to your members. And here's a page dedicated just to your club and why we're going to give it a discount to your members. Then go and write to that club, ring them up, call them and say, look, we're going to give you a discount to your members, and here's a page you can link to where they can get their discount. Boom. Now, Google might say that's buying links, but you're supporting the local community. That sporting club is giving you a citation because you're supporting them. Thank you very much. That's a good backlink. That's a good way to get backlinks. So you've just got to think a bit creatively and forget about this concept of volume is better, or it's about the quality that you're getting. I mean, I've seen sites rank for really, really competitive phrases with only 3 or 4 backlinks. That's it. And the ones below them have thousands. And the reason that happens is that they're getting backlinks from PR6 pages, quality pages, and they're linking to those sites for a very good reason. If you are in industries that have some sort of technical information or technical products, like whether it be electronics, whether it be gardening, whether it be God knows what, pharmaceuticals, dare I say, write something about your products or what you're selling that people need to know, and have a think about what other audiences other than my own would need to know about this. What large charitable organisations might this be of benefit to? And write the content with them in mind. You don't have to be secretive about it. You don't have to be clandestine. You don't have to be tricky. You don't have to trick Google. You don't have to do that anymore. Really, seriously. By the way, next week I'm off to the PISA conference in the Gold Coast. I forgot to promote my own gigs. I'm hoping people will be there. I promoted bloody Darren Rouse's pro blogger and forgot that I had a workshop of my own, which is all about using video to increase your business. So I don't know if there's any seats left, but go to internetconference.com.au if you want to head up there. I'm sure there's still tickets left. And if you are there, make sure you hit me up, say hello, and we'll see you next week if you're there. And if you're not, I'll be doing the show from there. Thanks very much. Bye.